Like I was watching yesterday, how G Malone, all y'all was getting that AD, and I don't think all of it was content. I think y'all really feel that way a little bit. And in my head, I'm like, that's kind of crazy if he should even consider feeling like he ain't like a good positive look on the West and everything and helping shit out. Like I feel like he is, me personally. But yesterday it seemed like y'all was like trying to tell him since he got in the mix, this shit done tanked and niggas not doing their jobs. It's promoting the West.
It's a cold take, right? Because this is an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? We have these conversations. Yesterday just happened to be 80s day. You know what I mean? They be on me. Pun, you could be doing this more. You could be boo, boo, boo. Problem, you could be doing this. It'll depend on who day it is. Yesterday was 80s day. But it definitely was it was some truth up in there. You just got to listen and you know how I go, man. You got to take shit. It's certain pieces going to connect with you, certain pieces ain't. And it was like, you sitting there, it's like, hey, could we be doing more with our platforms than what we doing now?
And that's the watch the party. That's how we got on this watching the party diet. It don't mean like motherfuckers ain't gonna be themselves and still, but nah, scale back and see, like, I guess now is living up to everybody else, but you know.
Well, yeah, now I got something in common with that. Now, yeah, I'm gonna watch the party die. I'm gonna watch them other niggas die. Now I'm Dot, and them other niggas is the other nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's what it is. So y'all niggas gotta pay attention to what we doing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's always a West Coast nigga or these niggas out here politicking on how we should be doing shit with our platforms and you feel me, like how we could be better and shit. Nigga, you do it then.
Yeah. But that's also like, it's a family take, it's a homie take. You always gonna have those regardless. You know what I mean? Because homies gonna look at you in like a real down to earth light. They're not looking at you as the entertainer. They looking at you as Terrell.
Yeah.
They look at me as Tavon. They look at you as, you know what I mean? They're not looking at you as T-Rel from back on Fig. So when they talk to you, it's coming from a homie's perspective, like, hey, bro, you should be doing this. Or they just give that input. You know how I go. Sometimes it's some great ideas come out of that. Sometimes it just be like the homie, like, you don't understand how this works. What's up, guys? Join the millions of fans that played on Underdog last year. With their pick'em game, you can win money by making sports picks. It's time to turn those takes into cash by going higher or lower on player stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and much more. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. Sign up now and deposit using promo code FMW to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and free picks.
Yeah! Okay.
You know what I mean? So it'd be that too. So, you know, everybody's giving their takes yesterday. And that's every day though.
And what was the take you gave AD though? That really
it was more
out?
so G Malone's giving his what could be going, because G Malone always saying basically AD, because he's a younger generation, and he like, you got the ball now. Like, you was once the nigga who was the younger nigga of the crew watching everybody when Tiger, YG, Problem, Pun, everybody was doing their thing. Now you the nigga, you the one that's the light now. Like when Tiger got the light. Before that it was G Malone, before that it was Game. You know what I mean? Kendrick got it after G Malone. And it was like, so now you're the one with the light. As far as the media side, the voice, you and T-Rail, that was his thing. You and T-Rail have it as far as the two niggas. So now what y'all gonna do with that?
What should he do? Because I know G Malone stands on shit. He wants me to go and he wants me to kill academics. I can't.
No, G Malone gonna give you. That's why I said you gotta take certain.
I can't choke academics out, G.
That's
I
what
can't.
I'm saying. You gotta take certain things because you're also the homie. So he's gonna give you the homie takes where it's like, hey man, you should start slapping these niggas. That's the homie takes.
Yeah.
That's homie takes. Now the real take is when it's like, all right, let me not play. Hey, you should start putting more opportunities for West Coast artists. Boo, 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 boo. That's what he was doing with AD. Then he said T-Rail is doing that. And Duno is really doing it, which when you think about it, you watch Duno vlogs, he's going to grab niggas that none of us is looking at. And then now he putting them on, and then once he do that, now they're spinning off into all these other places, which he did with Lefty Gunplay, which he did with Drex the Joint, which he did, like, he's doing it, boom, boom. Now, from him putting that light, they're spinning off and being able to go here, here, here. And that's doing your part for West Coast.
I get it, but
on the flip side too, that's why he was saying, like, we like, bro, when we bring artists on our platform, that's the same thing, because it's people watching from everywhere that didn't know a Traffic, didn't know a TF, didn't know a Bell, didn't know a Mark Nasty, didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So it may not be as large each one every time, but we are doing our parts. Our platforms is shedding light on niggas and brands dedicated. You know what I'm saying? Different motherfucking Trevors and you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah,
so it's like
they got to be accounted for.
Yeah, all that shit plays a part. It's just his thing was like, when y'all gonna blow somebody up? And I'm like, nigga, that's God's timing, homie. And that's the conversations we be having often on our threads. When you gonna blow somebody up? That's God's timing, homie. That ain't my plan. I can't blow nobody up.
And I kind of
put you in the light.
I think naturally it went into like you can look at just number wise, far as streamer, podcast, and everything. They gonna be getting more than your up and coming artists right now. You know what I mean? On some independent shit, they'll be getting more. But it's like with that type of shit, it got it going off entertainment too. It wasn't a West Coast platform when this shit started. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like it was like, oh, this West Coast, we about to do this, this.
Not curated and ran by us, no.
Yeah, it was I'm here to entertain. And then the entertainment garnered this attention. Now to just say, all right, put an artist on, that kind of sounds like that was never even the goal. I got here off entertainment as well though, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why you're seeing different entertaining people get put on.
Well, it was always my goal. That's how I got into the podcast shit. And then when I only interviewed niggas that was never on that motherfucker platform.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I stuck with that. That's how I did.
But you stuck with it pretty good though. You got artists on there all the time. Like,
and I kind of still do that shit.
Yeah.
If you hit me up, but yeah, it's more so entertainment now, more so than the interview process or whatever the case may be. And yeah, that's why
it's a mix.
That's why it's a big family. And that's why this network is cool, because you got Duno over there that's gonna do that. And then once he do that, now they can come on all of our shit and do their rounds and fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So that's actually a tight thing. Everybody is playing a part in doing this shit for us. We can't just be like, hey, you do it too, you do it too, you do it too. That's not our strengths. This nigga always talking about, I got my strength, you know your strength, and I know my strength. And then we just come together like the Transformers. Let's stop trying to do everything, you know what I'm saying, all at once, the same shit. And we kind of learned that, you feel me? Our camaraderie is crazy. Our chemistry is crazy. Like, we all know what's up, you feel me? Even without talking to each other, like, we all know what's up, what we gonna do, how we gonna do it. And, you know, but G Malone also told me, you know, everybody on the West Coast should wear khaki suits. So, I mean.
Yeah, he'll have some wild takes.
Listen, what you want me to do?
Listen, he'll have some wild takes. That's any friend group. You gonna have a homie that's gonna say a million things one day, but one thing gonna stick.
Yeah.
He gonna say a million things that don't, but one gonna stick. And it just be like that with friend groups. So, you know,
I fuck with G, man.
It's like G.
I be on that type of shit.
G just want to see the best for us, and when he was in position, he was definitely looking out for everybody. You know what I mean? In his way that fit him.
And that's why he got along with you so well, because we do the same shit.
Yeah.
We stick our neck out a lot. Sometimes we shouldn't, but we do. It's just in us. We can't help it. Like that's why we all, nigga. That's why we all like get along, nigga, because we do the same exact thing. Like, so.
Yeah, and everybody objectives. Well, I always tell G, I'm like, bro, everybody objectives is different in the shit. Everybody goals is different in the shit. Like, I'm not in the shit to interview niggas, bro. I'm like, T-Rail loves interviewing niggas. That's his thing. AD wants to be the star, the movies and all that boo-boo. That's his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just want to put my homies on. Nigga, all my shit is curated around my homies. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, everybody got different objectives. So it's like, when we come together now, it's like, okay, you can see all the worlds, and shame on you, or right here, you can see different worlds sit down. But solo, you could tell what everybody shit is.
But I definitely do.
But I wants to be the big nigga, the big voice of the West Coast. AD wants to be the star. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can tell.